Grand Rising, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. This is Lighthouse, where we light the way. My name is Light, and I'd like to thank my A-team and the Divine for allowing me to be a crystal clear channel. If you find this message, it was meant for you. I'm going to ring the bell. All right, everybody. I hope everybody has been well. Excuse me. Today is Wednesday, April 9th, 2025. The time is 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They show me one of them pencil boxes, you know, those pencil cases with the zipper on it. That's significant. 108, 109 is significant. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, so the name of this reading is Almost Doesn't Count. Almost doesn't count. And so my 8th grade teacher, Miss Marilli, hi Miss Marilli, she's coming through right now. In 8th grade, they're asking me to speak up. Number 118 is significant. In 8th grade, she was my 8th grade science teacher. She used to tell us almost does not count. Almost doesn't count. Self-care is important at this time. Self-confidence, stand your ground. Alrighty, so excuse me, the first card that maybe something got outed. Somebody got railroaded or waterboarded. That came through yesterday's reading. Number 23, significant. The key card is Anubis, okay? Opener of the way. Anubis holds the keys to the Egyptian mysteries within himself. He is an accomplished, please excuse me. Oh, excuse me. He is an accomplished shamanic high priest and metaphysician. As opener of the way, he's a powerful spirit guide who helps transport individuals from one incarnation to another and one realm or dimension to another during their shamanic journey or transformational process. He literally parts the veils between worlds so that we may not only glimpse into the mysteries, we can also participate in them by becoming co-creators and manifesting our own dreams and reality. Anubis is a great gift to us, for within him resides the spiritual gifts of all the Neteru, all the principles from the spiritual world. He guards us. It said right guard is significant. He guards us and guides us equally through the day and night, light and dark. Excuse me. They said day and night. The lonely soner seems so free his mind at night. Kid Cudi, what's his name? Scott? Great Scots. Scottish. The Scots are significant. Inner and outer and the spiritual and material realms. His purpose in bringing us this oracle is to deliver to humanity a key that will open the heart and mind and reveal the inner workings of the soul. This key card is the significator card, and that designates Anubis as a grounding principle and spirit guide who is with you throughout this oracle. Anubis represents the shamanic consciousness that lives deep within each of our souls. Begin each reading by placing this key card above the rest of the layout so you can reflect on Anubis or invoke his guidance and support as you open the door to inner Egypt. It said the inner ear is significant. If you choose to leave this card in the pack and it comes up in a reading, spend some time gazing at the image of Anubis to make a direct connection with his wise counsel. You can also meditate with him to help you find the layout that is appropriate for the moment and the situation that brings you to the oracle. Excuse me. Okay, initiates of the flame. The dove is significant. Peace and charity significant. Hope, faith, trust. The Fool's journey. That's who the initiate is. The Fool on its journey. Obviously, Fool card is significant. They said, "Not you, fool." They're telling me 2 movies. Well, 3 movies. Tarot. That's a new one. But they're showing me, but they're telling me 13 ghosts. Yeah, when the jackal is out, never mind the kid. Yeah, the jackal is out. I think the jackal was a movie. And of course, they said The Hunt for Red October. The other movie they were talking about was A People Under the Stairs. Fool was his name, and he was 13 that day. 13 represents a death card, and it represents, the death of the patriarchal society. Enter, they said, enter stage left. Enter stage left is divine feminine, okay? They said Shakespeare in Love. I love that movie. Okay, so almost doesn't count, all right? They tried to come for our throne, come for our crown. They said, good luck with that, bro. They said niggas try to kidnap wifey. Good luck with that, bro. You must go and hide your whole family. What you think we wearing black for? Ready for that war? Ready for that war? Ready. You ain't radio. What is that? You ain't radio. You radio. You ain't really ready. Yeah. That's no surprise that you ain't really ready. They said Radio Raheem, New Jack City. They said no, New Jack, New Jack. I said the Jacko was up, right? They said Jackass, Jacko versus Jackass. Oh, alrighty. They said Benny Blanco from the Bronx. What movie was that? Empire? They said Empire as a movie, Empire as a TV show, and Empire Records is significant. Virgin Records are significant. They said Virgo is significant. The sign of the Virgin, the woman upon. The Virgin means a woman unto herself. They said simplicity is significant. Simplicity patterns. Ooh, okay then. They said Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy. The seamstress is significant. Something is, they said unfinished symphony, bittersweet symphony. That's life. The Verve. Dawson's Creek is significant. They said the Creek tribe. What were we watching? Algonquin, Pocahontas yesterday. Lewis and Clark. Yeah, like I said, feathers up. Gang, okay? All right, they tried to come for your crown, your throne, and then of course, every time, like I say, every reading you get new knowledge, get new information, you upgrade, because this is our good luck lifetime. A horseshoes, a game of horseshoes. Arrested Mr. What was his name? Mr. Wendell Speech. Speech. And then they said dress, DRES. I got brothers in the jungle, cousins on the quest. Yeah, like I said, feather gang. Feathers up. That's right. It's no surprise, all right? Almost doesn't count. They said you tried that shit, okay? But it didn't work. They said a lot number is significant. A bin number is significant. Drugs, nigga. Uh-oh. Okay. Danger. All right. Danger. Get on the floor. They said, been so long. It's been so long. And we coming to take back our shit. Okay. They said Nia Long is significant. Yeah, they said Muskogee. That's Blackfoot. Muncie. Yeah, M. I told you M. Okay. Fatal blow, but it's upside down. The doctrine of mutually assured destruction prevents conflict. Irreversible damage is in sight, and facing the conflict head on could have prevented total destruction. They said Total Request Live. What was his name? Daily. Daily. Okay? Daily we witness shit. Something is happening daily. They said I smokes on the blunt. He sips on the Baileys on the rocks. Okay. Danger. 28. Now, mind you, okay, this came upside down. So they said put it upside down. They said a box is significant. Yeah, you getting put up in the motherfucking box. Like they said, hop into your coffin. They said coffee is significant. Coffee black. Remember that group? Coffee. They said Maxwell House, good to the last drop. Yeah. Yeah, and now you're surprised. There are no more fucking drops. They said tatted tears. You read it, kid? They said your name is on the affidavit. You read it, kid? Faggot ass that be scared to do their bid. They said, what is it? Damn, they said Joe, he ain't nothing like me. Yeah. One you on top, they envy. A birthday party significant? Yeah, they said surprise party. God damn. Remember the surprise party. State property. State property. They said SP. Like I said, Styles P. SP could be solar plexus. The ghost, man. Ghost. Like I said, Empire. What was that? Empire. Empire power. Ghost. St. Patrick is significant. St. Patrick's Day. They said knee high to a gopher. Yeah, get on your knees. They said operation is significant. Battleship is significant. They said MB, Milton Bradley. They showed me the Milton Bradley games. Operation Milton Bradley. Shoots and ladders. Like I said, snakes and ladders is almost doesn't count. Look at the snake. The serpent. Thoth. Okay? Oh my God. They said Thoth versus the thoughts. Oh my God. They said Nietzsche and the Nazis. Wow. All right. They said liberty, truth, justice, and liberty. But then they said, forgotten country almost doesn't count. You fucking tried it. Now look at this shit. Expectation, 2 and 8. February significant. 1928, 1982 is significant. Okay, I said that so many times in the last reading, the face-to-face. So something is happening. It's no surprise, but you want to pretend that there's a surprise, all right? They said questioning, being taken in for questioning is significant. Stand your ground. They said, y'all be careful out there now. You hear? Danger, all right? Feather, the feather is down. Someone you know is undependable and insincere, but they didn't want you to know that. They said sincere. Belly, we had to go to the belly of the beast. They said Job and Jonah. Like I said, J. Crew. Feathers up. What movie they show me? Those killer coconuts. Moana of Montanui. Like I said, M. The letter M is the 13th letter. They said the 7th, the 13th. Like I said, 13 ghosts came out. So they said the movie Ghost. And like I said, Ghost, St. Patrick's Day, 3/17. They said Leprechaun, those horror movies. A Nightmare on Elm Street. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. They said them $5 Indians. Oh, shit. Okay, they said there's that newsman again. That was what? Eyewitness News. All right? Eyewitness News. You just seen this reporting live from the gutter. They said. Okay. Independence Day. That was a movie. They said designated survivor, Keanu, 24. Flatliners. 24 to 28 is significant. They keep saying, Wilson! So that's Castaway, and it's Woodrow Wilson. WW, they said the Parks Department. Department of Parks, Department of Parks, Recreation, and Conservation. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Like I said, Fox. They said Samantha Fox. They said VW Fox. Golf, Jetta, GTI. I think the GTI was the Jetta. The Golf was the GTI. Car and driver. Inside, it's the realest driver. Yeah. They said cars with no driver. They said Tron. What is that movie? The Running Man is significant. Shrewdness. Remember that they show me a fox in the snow. Infama. They said Sutherland is significant. Nadine. We are perfect for each other. They said the mailman, like I said, Malone. What they're saying, Jenna Malone, stepmom. Let's always be honest with each other. Honesty is the best policy, and you know nothing about it. Almost does not count. They said, Al, Alabama Roll Tide. You can call me Betty and I can call you Al. They said. What movie did we watch last night? They're telling me, yeah, they're bringing up Resball again because, look, my aunt, 42, the balance 10. 10 is a Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Okay is significant. They're saying Muncie, Muskogee, Blackfoot, maybe they're 10 toes down. Like I said, 10 is a Wheel of Fortune. Last but not least, fixed signs are significant. Yeah, this is a fixed plan, fixed rates. Yeah, insurance is significant. Security, yeah, we're our own insurance, damn it. Okay? We had to heal our inner child. We had to come, they said the Tomorrow War. I didn't watch that yet. Yeah, all right? 728 is significant. Okay is coming through, and they're saying Oklahoma, the Warriors, and that's Oklahoma for the outsiders, and the Warriors, they're in the Bronx. Top of Bronx to the bottom of Brooklyn, Coney Island, yeah. The cyclone. Cyclops is significant. Let's always be honest with each other. The truth, okay? To infinity and beyond, Toy Story, all right? Y'all thought this was a game. They said you thought, like I said, niggas thinking shit sweet. I carry big heat, wavy hair, chipped teeth up in this bitch teeth. Queen's murder clicks me. It said Murder Inc. Love it when you look at me, baby. Okay? They said Ja Rule. Yeah, we do. Toxic family members. Look. Remember I said Ja Rule? Okay? Jeffrey. It's Atkins. They said the Atkins diet. Eating right for your blood type. Filter your kidneys. They said DaVita, dialysis is significant. They said dialysis. Raise your hand if you're sure. Dial, Irish Spring. Boy, oh boy. Stand your ground. Almost doesn't count. This is the 7 of swords. Okay? 7 swords are significant, and they're up. Because we're the truth. We're the tried and the truth. Okay? They tried it, like I said. Legal, they said slander and libel. But now they have legal issues. We are the law, okay? The cosmic, physical and spiritual and physical. Like I said, SP, solar plexus. And then they said SSP, which is sacral solar plexus. We're going up the rainbow tribe. We're the 12, the tribe of 12. 12 times 12 was 144K. And that is the tribe, all right? Stand your ground, okay? These breeds are significant. They said breeding grounds. Oh. My Lord. Some people are surprised. Some people are shocked. Some people are surprised and shocked. Some people are shocked but not surprised. And some people are both. Oh, the ALL. That's who we are. The walls built for protection. Now, they said isotopes. Isotoner. Oh, shit. Them isotoner gloves. They said if the glove doesn't fit, you must have quit. OJ is significant. They said, oh, yay. And that's Hispanic. Hispaniola, they said. Indigenous people. The walls built for protection now isolate, blurring the lines between independence and loneliness. Our different visions cause the rift, leaving my feeling misunderstood in my pursuit of independence. Yeah, they're saying Pocahontas, colonization. The colonies are significant. The 13 colonies. Like I said, 13 ghosts. Jamestown. Jimmy. They said the coal miner's daughter. Yeah, Tomb Raiders. Okay, Lara Croft, Tomb Raiders. They're showing me, hard hat. The hard hat is, look at this. Brick. You hit a brick wall. Brick City. A brick is significant. See the 7? L7 is significant. They said lumbar. Yeah, your back is fucked. Oh, they said slip disc. Yeah, they said leave it at that. Whatever you mean from that. Whatever you take from that meaning is what it's meant to mean. Rubber gloves are significant. They said Dawn and Marge. Remember them commercials? Marge and Rosie. Madge, Marge, Rosie is significant. They said Rosie the Riveter. Rosie, they said Rosie O'Donnell, Roseanne Barr. Rosie. I'm right on top of that, Rose. And that's why it's dangerous to them. 2015 is significant. You saw that on the timer. 28 is the expectation card. What to expect when you're expecting. This is what you're expecting. The fatal blow. They said Harold and Kumar. H and K. That HK, that SK, that beam on the scope. Windows down below and smoke. They said French Montana. The French are significant. FM. FM, AM radio. FM, 1010 wins. Okay? 1010 wins. 1010 AM ascended master radio. The frequency. Radio as a movie. Frequency as a movie. They said Michael as in movie. Archangel Michael is in here. Up in the building. They said the dark night. The bat comes upside down. The dark night of the soul. Like I said, we had to do it. Opener of the way. We had to do it. And look at the apples. Oh shit. They said Dwayne Reed as a name. They said Dwayne. Dwayne and Dwight as names. Ike. Eat the cake, anime. Take care, enemies are working against you. All right? That is clarifying wealth. It's over. It's over. They said, my property is my property. Yeah, Patra. They said, Pat, Bat. What was his fucking Saturday Night Live? Pat, the hermaphrodite. Take care. Their forces working against you. Yeah, this transhumanism and all that shit that they're trying to pump into the poor picnic. They said, pum, 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 pum. Okay, BBL and that smell like fucking death. Oh my God. Yeah. They said, flip it this way and tell them that, yeah, I wanted a BBL 10 years ago. They told me I had to lose 40 pounds. They told me to tell y'all that there's no, what the fuck am I hiding? There's nothing hiding. Nothing hidden. They said hidden fees, hidden figures. Yeah, good luck with trying to take us down. Wild horses could not pull us apart. Like I said, the postman. That's your ass, Mr. Postman. That's the truth, okay? They said Saved by the Bells. Yes, both of them. Take care. Look, they said lean on me. New Jersey. Remember New Jersey Devils? They said hockey. Puck. Hockey. Jason on the ice with the mask. All right? Recently lost a loved one. You didn't lost a loved one. Oh my God. It's upside down and inside out. You turning me. Eat healthy, okay? Eating habits. Elfie. They said Elsie Borden, farmland. They said Highland, Highmark. Oh shit. They said money long, hours and hours. Look. They show me toil and labor, which is 38. 3 and 8 equals 11. Okay? Cosmic influences, Ma'at, Thoth, and Kempera are significant. Of course, Thoth is significant. Almost does not count. Find your own. They said, get your own, you heard? Big Punisher. Syracuse Orangeman is significant. 24 hours to live. They said 24K. A birthday party is significant? Yeah. Look at the cake that you thought you could have and eat it too. Envy is significant. What happens here stays here. No, it couldn't. It didn't because it couldn't. They said contractions are significant. Could not, couldn't. Yeah. Oh my God. They said antonyms. See, they keep saying HOA, heaven on earth, HOE, heaven on earth, whole, or hell on earth, whole, a till, tender. The tender bar, the tender garden, the chicken tenders. They said Chicken Little, the sky is falling. Yeah, it is. Okay, what the fuck did you really win? They said Winnie the Pooh, 100-acre woods. They said you won 100-acre woods. You a wishing what? That's where you ended up now. That's where you park now. Park as a name, Ho as a name, Till as a name, Everett as a name, Everest as a name. They said, see you, one wanna be ya. When all those kind of little nursery games, and they said a brag book. Oh shit, they showed me 6th grade brag book. Yearbooks, brag as a name, BRAGG, that's a brand, BRAIG as a name, Lindsay. All you motherfuckers. They said Plymouth Rock. Pilgrims, Plymouth Rock. Okay? Yeah, they said Castle Rock. Stephen King. Castle as a show. Escaping emotions. They said just what I escape as a group. They said Ford Escape. 4D. Yeah, 4D, the actual plane. AP, Associated Press. Advanced Placement, okay? Ascended Masters, AM, AP, PAM, Teflon Don, non-stick. Like I said, almost doesn't count. You fucking tried it. Okay? Escaping emotions with substances isolates you. They said girl interrupted, numbing, and then they're saying Stranger Things, 1 and 11. All right now. Numbing emotions through substances and losing touch with your true self. Restoring clarity is the first step to rebuilding trust. It says Stranger Things, all of the cast members in Stranger Things and all of their projects, movies and TV shows, all their projects, the kids' projects after that is significant. Because we've seen them in a few. They said Urban Cowboys, significant cowboys in, where were they? Philly. Concrete Cowboys, Urban Cowboys. I think Urban Cowboy was a movie. It's their terms of endearment. Interment is significant. Terms of endearment: the Evening Star, the Morning Star, the North Star, North Side, South Side, North Side. Welcome to Jamrock. Damien as a name. Numbing emotions through substances and losing. They said Red Stripe. We Heineken. Yeah, that's your Heineken's ass. Heinz Parks 57 is significant. May 7th. I am the Alpha and Omega, the bottom and the top, but you didn't believe me. We are walking karma. I am that I am. Like I said, the fool's journey, initiates of the flame. Position of authority. They said the pot calling the kettle black. Black as a name, Sirius Black, Sirius XM, the Sirius, they said Orion's Belt. Yeah, this is who we are. Moana of Montanui. M, okay? Numbness. They said they said car as a name, car as a brand, Carhartt as a brand. Be kind-hearted and be kind-hearted AF and full of love, but maintain boundaries like a motherfucker. Great value, no boundaries. Walmart, Walton as a name, Walton County, Walton EMC, Jackson EMC, Sawney EMC, Georgia Power Electric. We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue and then we take it higher. We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue and then we take it higher. The grids are significant. Okay, lots, Lottie as a name, lot numbers, bin numbers. Mores are significant. Yeah, more. We are way more. Okay, we are maximum overdrive. That is also a movie. Stephen King is significant. Castle Rock. They said a wrinkle in time. Quantum leap. Okay. Letting people fuck with you is not a spiritual attribute. Think about Archbishop Desmond Tutu. That dude would not have done the good shit he did in the world if he let people walk all over him. Even though His Holiness the Dalai Lama tells people to fuck off sometimes in his own compassionate AF way. Life would be a graph paper significant. Graph paper, graph. The math is starting to math. Graph paper. They said graph as a name. GRAFF. And then they said McGrath, Matt McGrath. They said Hootie and the Blowfish. They show me. Life would be a lot more fun if everyone's middle name was motherfucking. They said motherfucker Jones, horrible bosses. Yeah, they said hours and hours, money long. Yeah, my fucking your employer owes you money. Go back to that. All right. Las Vegas is significant. LV. They said Julio LV. Dangerous Minds. DM. It go down. It go down in the DM. It go down. Make today fun by silently inserting motherfucking into the name of everyone you come in contact with. Ben motherfucking Franklin, Grandpa motherfucking Bob, that lady from accounting. They said Carol. Oh shit, look. She's now Carol motherfucking Cooper from accounting. Carol Cooper is her name. Cooper as a brand. They said models. Gotta go to Mo's. Models. They're showing me Dick Sporting Goods. Okay, Hunter Camping, tent cities are significant. They said Rack City. Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch. Rack. A rack. Big boobs are significant. She's now Carol motherfucking Cooper from accounting, yo. Somehow this makes financial spreadsheets more bearable. They said Outlook, spreadsheets, Microsoft, Gates. And then they're showing me Gates Avenue, Fort Knox, oh man, the Gold Rush, okay? 49, that's today's date, 49. Sometimes, somehow this makes financial spreadsheets more bearable, right? It's going to be a great motherfucking day. They're showing me lobster financial pinch. All right, look at this. Scales upside down. And we come to fix it. They said Wreck-It Ralph. We're the fixers, the closers, and you guys are numb about it. Right? Brain games. They said taxi cab confessions. Oh shit. There was a card on here that came out. I don't remember what card it was, but look, it said bear is significant. Bear, the right to bear arms. Right? Bomb. Tick, tick, boom. TNT is significant. That's for me. TNT is all right, Mr. Smitty. They said TNT for me is Toronto and it's Trinidad and Tobago for me. So whatever that means. Justice for Justin. We got you, Jay. J. Crew. You failed to tarnish my legacy. Like I said, almost does not count. The Canada's coming through. Okay? My cousin is coming through. Cousin Coven, CC. CC Walker's the name. They said Walker's Woods, but CC Pennison, keep on walking. And then it said Pen 15. You should accept valid criticism. Chip and Mrs. Potts, you got a chip on. They said a chip off the old block. Chip, like I said, wavy hair, chip teeth up in this bitch deep. Queen's murder clicks me. A click is significant. You ain't fucking with my click. They said DMC, Detroit Motor City. But then they said DeKalb Medical Center or DMC, DHS, DMC, DCA, whatever that means for you. Whatever it means for you. You should accept valid criticism, but they cannot. Megalomaniacs, narcissists, psychopaths, and sociopaths. MN, okay, yeah. Minnesota Twins, the CT will keep coming through, and that's their logo. All right? Dealings or relationships with a younger woman. My hair, chopsticks is significant. They said Tom Hanks' big Toy Story. Wilson. What was that other movie? Bosom Buddies. Transgender is significant. Like I said, transhuman. This is what the fuck they wanted. And now they couldn't get it. Almost doesn't count. You said the red, white, and blue. Go back to Purple Rain. The purple guitar is significant. Prince. They said Prince George is County. What them fucking bot picnic. The royals. They said, Lord, you could never be royals. And it's being exposed that is the truth. All right? The tried and the true. Two wrongs do not make it right. No, we make it right. The closers, the fixers, the FTC is significant. Oh shit, look, this came out of nowhere. This was laying on the side. Crisis, okay? Cisgender crisis and all them fake fucking labels. Look at this. Sister from another mister. Sister, significant. Twins. Roger that. 10-4. Look at this. You think this shit is funny? We manifested this. Money worship. You manifested this, okay? They said golfing is significant. You manifested it. You damn joker playing around. Honesty is the best policy. And you didn't know anything about it. Like I said, honest as a brand, true as a brand, true as a name. Two wrongs don't make it right. And last but not least, it said to infinity and beyond. False person, inner circle. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Those Bad Boys movies are significant. 4D, like I said, 4D, dying, disease, decayed, and death. The astral plane, all right? Purgatory, P. 841 is significant. April Fool, all right? You were an April fucking Fool. April is a name. Diamond consciousness is significant because that's where we're going. Ma'at is the eternal divinity who has created order from chaos since the beginning. All right, they said come back to that. She represents cosmic law, divine order, and justice. Law and order as a show, all of them. She is also the balance for which we strive. Her symbol is the ostrich feather, which represents truth, cosmic truth, not relative truth. Ma'at is the powerful balancer and adjuster who helps us to accept the love and truth. Ma'at is a powerful balancer and adjuster who helps us to accept and love the truth about ourselves. The light, the dark, no difference. Her brilliant radiance reflects our own light back to us so that we may truly see who we are and know where our work lies as we move towards the greater wholeness. She is a regal mistress who reigns over the hall of mirrors. She sees behind right and wrong and creates divine justice in, switching hands is something that said ambidextrous. We can write with both hands, all right? Switching, that says switch, all right? From the old guard to the new guard, which is really the old guard. Parentheses are significant. All beings serve this radiant one, for she embodies the rule of cosmic law. Her very being provides nourishment for the gods. The Neteru thrive in and through us. They said ambrosia and nectar. And then they said N and A, N/A. This shit is not available anymore because you're going offline. It's a wrap. Reynolds is a name. They show me this step and repeat. Director's chair. DC. Diamond consciousness. Okay? Avatar consciousness. Her very being provides nourishment for the gods and the Neteru. Thrive. Hold on a minute. Thrive in and through us when we express Ma'at in our lives. In death, our hearts are weighed against the Father of the Father. They said, none come through the Father except for me. In death, our hearts are weighed against the feather of Ma'at and must be found to be as light so that we may awaken as Osiris, the goal of every ancient Egyptian. We lighten our hearts through self-acceptance and self-love, self-forgiveness, self-acceptance, self-love, self-mastery. Pulling this card indicates that Ma'at is giving you the opportunity to see yourself clearly and love and accept yourself just as you are. Take some moments to merge with Ma'at and feel the adjustment and balance she brings to your heart. As you gaze into her radiant brilliance, you can glimpse a truth that may have evaded you until now. Learning to express. They said, learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. To thine own self be true. Learning to express Ma'at is a prerequisite to moving on to the next level of consciousness. In your outer world, she may be restoring a greater balance and creating order in the wake of some chaotic situation that has occurred in your life. Take the time and make the space to let in the order Ma'at brings. And of course, she is on page 42, all right? The balance of the scales. You guys be well. See you next video.